cigarette make you a participant in modern human sacrifice today? Well, to answer that question, we got to go way back to the beginning of America. See, you were told America was named after a guy's first name. How many places are named after a guy's first name? Not very many. But Amerigo Vespucci supposedly named America after his first name. The interesting thing was that Amerigo Vespucci was a map maker, and he was naming areas on the map based on the information that was given to him. See, America already had the name America, named after the god that was worshipped in America. His name is Amadou Quetzalcoatl, Kukulkan. It's the same being. See, it's the Incan word for feathered serpent, the plumed serpent, or the dragon. And Ka is the Incan word for land. Amadou Ka means the land of the feathered serpent, or the land of the dragon. Now, who else is called the dragon? Oh yeah, Satan in the Bible. That serpent of old, the dragon. Yeah. So, America, Amadou Ka. So yes, America literally means the land of the dragon, or the land of Satan. America was already named America. Now, let's talk about who exactly Amadou is, because he's at the bottom of the Incan temples, or the Mayan temples. That serpent you see at the bottom of the temples where they were performing human sacrifices, and the blood would drain down the temples, and they would sacrifice people to the gods to gain understanding and information. See, this is where the Aztecian people got their perfect calendar, after sacrificing humans to get secret and sacred information. You know, there's another name for those pyramids, or step pyramids. We also call them ziggurats. Yeah. So ziggurats and pyramids are the same thing. They were pinpoints of where individuals made offerings to the gods or human sacrifice to gain information. Now, ziggurat sounds a whole lot like cigarette, doesn't it? Ziggurat, cigarette, ziggurat. Wow, doesn't that sound familiar? I mean, supposedly the word cigarette came from cigarette, but surely smoking a cigarette couldn't be the same thing as paying homage to a pyramid or a ziggurat. Or could it be? Let's just look at a few brands. Here we've got Pyramid. Well, that's pretty bold right there. Kingston. Wait, is that a pyramid pointing out at us? Oh, sure is. Kingston again, another pyramid. Black. Oh, triangle, because that's pyramid. Parliament, pyramid. And a pyramid. Skull, which is the skulls that we find at the bottom of the base of the pyramid. Corso, triangle, pyramid. Misty is actually where we get the word mystic, which is also the high priest that ran the pyramids. Cool is actually where you get the ancient word for ghoul. It's a derivation for the word ghoul. Petra was an area where it was next to some pyramids, but also pyramids on the back there. Salem is also a connected derivation from Jerusalem. Okay? And camel, it's not about the camel, it's about the pyramids in the background. Pyramid, pyramid, pyramid. Oh, the camel itself is the pyramid, 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 and pyramid, pyramid, pyramid. And then suddenly you see that old Marlboro logo and you recognize why they emphasized the A there. And then, wait a minute, does the Marlboro logo, you thought that was a chevron on the top there, but it's actually the inverted sky to reveal the pyramid. The pyramid, the pyramid, the pyramid. You see the pyramid? And even on some of the packages, you actually remove the top of the pyramid. The top of the pyramid that you remove, the top of the dollar bill of the pyramid that was removed, right? Because you essentially are becoming the offering. And you also don't know what is actually in the cigarettes that you're burning, let alone the chemicals or where they got them from. Now, let's talk about Lucky Strike. Lucky is actually a derivation from the god Loki, or Enki, the same god, the god of chaos and mischief, who also happens to have a pyramid. The reason why you hear expressions like good luck actually comes from good Loki. They're hoping that Loki, being the god of chaos, would rain positive things, not terrible things on you. But when you burn an offering to the god Loki, when you smoke that cigarette, you are inevitably calling down chaos into your life. And chaos is never a good thing. And now, the American spirit seems to mean a little bit different when you realize it's not American, it's Amadou Khan spirit. Okay, the spirit of Amadou. That's what this is. The spirit of Amadou, the Quetzalcoatl, the serpent at the bottom of the temple, the dragon, or Satan, the sacrifices where people's hearts were ripped out and blood was pouring down the steps. And here's two other camel packs that don't actually have a pyramid, but they do have a portal. And that's interesting. It's a portal, isn't it? And then Newport, a new port with the rings of Saturn representation there. But you become the new port. When you smoke the cigarette, it burns inside of you and you become the new portal or the new port for the demons to channel into you. When you participate in the burnt offering sacrifice offered to the ziggurat. And see, when you smoke the cigarette, that feeling of release, that is the demon. The demon that sits over you and says, burn me another one. Burn me another one, human. Burn me another offering. You've become the new port for the demon to have his influence over you. You become the sacrificial slave to the demon. He has control over you. That's why you can't stop. That's why you have these words that we call addiction. It's not addiction. It's a demonic hold on your life because you have burned an offering to the demon. You've participated and sacrificed yourself as the offering. And who knows what level of satanic ritual offering the owner of these cigarette companies participate in when they are all offering all of you that smoke as their burnt offering to the demon. And you get just a little bit of the high, burning the offering yourself. But at what cost? Every person that dies from a cigarette has become the new burnt offering. And the weird part is, not only are you participating in making the offering, but you yourself are also the burnt offering. And you may think to yourself, so what? I'm just becoming the modern human sacrifice. But it's not just you. You see, every time you smoke and some child watches you smoke or sees it, you're encouraging the burning of these offerings. You're normalizing it. How much money have these companies robbed from you? Your ability to better your life or bless others. And every dollar you spend, you are paying homage to the demonic pyramid tower of the continued support of sacrificing humans. But see, human sacrifice never actually stopped. It just evolved over the years to now cigarettes and abortion. And people think it's normal. And so I hope this video gives you just enough motivation to quit. To quit participating and paying homage to the burned offering of human sacrifice. Does smoking a cigarette